Hey everybody. Well, last week I told you we're going to do something here with the rams. We're going to do some moving around and changing. The thing is, the pasture right here next door, I want to start using that for some ewes, and we'll get into that next video of why or what I'm doing there. But for now, if I'm going to put ewes in there, I don't really want to have the rams right next door. So the little rams, I figure, is probably not that big of a deal. We're getting the fall, we're getting closer to breeding season. We're going to have ewes coming into season. So I don't really want the big rams next to them. So I want to swap them. I want to put the little rams over here. I want to put the big rams over there. Now, almost every dry lot I have has access to more than one pasture. This one has access to 2, and all the others. Technically, this dry lot can go to that pasture. It's got a gate and go to this one. But the far dry lot, where the little guys are at, is the only one that does not have access to 2 pastures. And I've always wanted to do something about that. I wanted to insert a gate in the fence line so I could give that dry lot 2 different pastures. I've just never done it. But today, I think, is the day to do it, because today is going to be the day that allows me to swap them around. That gate will make it easier. So we're going to put the gate in real quick and move everybody around. Now, I say I'm going to put in a gate, but technically I'm going to put up a corral panel. I've had a bunch of these. I've been using those as gates. I don't have to tighten them off and everything. It's worked pretty good. This gate, I will have to eventually change. It's hinged here. I'm going to have to hinge it over there later. I don't need to do that now, but I will need to do it before next spring, because that way I'll be able to access. What we're going to do, put a new steel post in, move that panel down a ways, insert this corral panel into here. I can swing it that way. It allows me to access here. Next spring, I can swing it this way. That gate will be hinged on the other side. It can swing back, and everybody can access that way. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just hold it here temporary. Nothing like used baling wire, huh? That'll at least let me know where to pound the post. All right, I'm gonna have to turn down the sound for this part, okay? Whew. Glad that's done. I wonder which isn't straight, the steel post or my gate. I'm guessing the gate's straight and the steel post isn't. All right. Now, I'm going to bring back the panel. It's just out here. I'm just going to tie it up. Now we need to attach that to the gate so stuff isn't crawling through it. Now, so my little guys don't crawl through, I need to attach that to the panel. And we're going to do that. Zip ties. I'm sure the guy that made zip ties wasn't planning that this was going to be their use. But I'll tell you what, I have used them a ton for attaching stuff to corral panels. And up to this point, I'd say I haven't really had a problem. It's not to say I won't get one in the future, but at least I don't now. Yet. All right, we'll put another string down near the bottom, make sure they don't push that out. We'll be sitting in pretty good shape. Need to cut off a little too, it looks like. I'll just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wrap that around the end. That'll help hold it in a little better. Gate up, in place. These two are out, I close this gate. So I think first thing we'll do is we'll get all these guys, we'll put them in here. Sorry about that, we'll try this again. We'll take all these guys, open the gate, put them in here. Then I want to move that fence over a little bit. I can't let them get next to each other. And I've been thinking, oh, somebody's playing with the rams. Yeah, somebody likes to play with the rams. Sometimes he gets along with them, sometimes he doesn't. Anyway, this fence right here, these little guys might crawl through there. I've got some of that plastic snow fence stuff. I think I'll just tie that onto this before we actually get them all moved over here. All right, let's get ready. We'll move these guys over. Got the gate open. We get done, I'll slide their feeder over there too. Let's see how this goes. All right, guys. Guarantee there's more to eat in the next pen you go to. Yeah, let's go. Come on, move your butts. Let's go. You little black thing, get where you belong. There you go. There you go. Hup. There you go. The other gate. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. That wasn't bad. Now let me move this feeder. Hang on. Hang you up over here. There you go. You're gonna have to move that farther. Hang on, I got one thing I gotta grab. Nah, you don't need that. I knew you guys would find a lick tub right off the bat. You don't need the lick tub. No. You're gonna have all kinds of good stuff now. We'll bring the lick tub over for the little guys. All right. Now we'll go move the little guys. Whew. All right, got that gate open. Swing open the new one. Hey guys, new gate, and there we go, new pasture. All right, and they found out already. We'll let them stay out. Let me hang this up a second. There. All right, that wasn't too bad. I'll tell you, it's getting hot though. Even though it's cloudy, it is getting hot. Here's the key. I'll move the fence over so they're not next to each other. Am I a little crooked? Sorry about that. What I'm gonna do is, most of the time, I'll let these guys out. This pasture will grow more. We're starting to get some growth now. Right about, hang on just a second. Turn you around. You can see there's a fair amount of growth in this pasture. And those two have been out there. But this pasture, we're getting a little growth from the rain we had. They'll be fine. I can feed them a little hay. I can't let everybody out in pasture at the same time. Not with that fence. They'll fight through it. So what I'll do, these guys, again, I'll pull it off. You can see They're gonna be busy for a while. They love that pigweed. Don't know why. Wouldn't think any of that eat it, but they do. They'll be good on there for a couple days. I'll let these guys in the pasture. And then one day, I'll lock them in. I'll let these guys out. They can spend a day or two out in the pasture. And then I'll lock them in and let these guys out. My hay is right there. It's gonna be a whole lot easier feeding them hay in this pen than that pen. And now I feel pretty comfortable. These guys, when I put ewes next door, I mean, this is only a 4-foot fence, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. They're not gonna be as aggressive as the bigger rams would. And the ewes I'm gonna put in there are gonna be the 2022 ewes here. So they might not even come into season yet for a couple months, hard to say. Either way, rams are moved around. Next spring, I'll have to change the gate. That's my biggest thing, is dry lots, lots of gates. Gates always go in a corner, because the sheep always want to go to a corner. And with plenty of gates and plenty of dry lots, it's always easy to move them around. To me, that's the biggest thing, is try to make this as easy for them and you as you can moving around. This was a real easy one, went real fast. You know, I could have taken the rams, moved them up there, well, locked the ewes out first, moved them up, moved these guys over, put them in the pasture, close the gate, move the rams down. But it gave me an excuse to put the corral gate in where I wanted, so I have 2 accesses to that pasture, because I want as many accesses for a pasture as possible, because it just makes it easier to move them around. All right. Next week, all the ewes are coming in. CDT shots for everybody. A little worming. We're gonna do a little separating. See you next week.